Alright, easy, easy, and now. Haha, easy game. Hey, it's Nebraska, and here's an in-depth guide on the Tri-Slosher. The Tri-Slosher is part of the Slosher weapon class, nice original name by the way. It has a really short range where some rollers outrange it. But it has a high damage of 62, making it possible to two-shot enemies, even with its damage drop due to its fast fire rate. It also has a handling of 70. Next is its sub, the Toxic Mist. When thrown, it covers a small area with fog that will slow and drain the ink of any enemy that's inside of it. The longer that they're inside of the fog, the stronger the effects are. Next is its special, the Inkjet, which is a 180 special. When activated, you're thrown up in the air and given a jetpack, an explosive ink cannon, for 7.5 seconds. In this form, you shoot out explosive shots that do 120 direct hit or 50 splash, or damage enemies with exhaust, if you can hit them. You can also press B to gain a temporary boost in height, but be careful if you're on grids, as you won't get the boost. Once the duration ends, you'll super jump back to where you activate the Inkjet. Also, quick side note, you aren't really invincible on the Inkjet. You still have the same amount of health, and you don't actually gain a bonus shield, so you can easily get one shot, so be careful. Next, let's go over its strength and weakness. But before that, be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy watching my videos, as it can help support the channel. Now onto its strength. It is close range dominant due to it being able to have fast fire rate and able to two-shot kill. Strong paint coverage, making it easy to charge up your special quickly, and to cover areas of the map quickly. It's also good for flanking, due to being able to hit over obstacles and ledges, due to its bonus speed buff, and also because of its high TTK. And now for its weakness. Really short range. Almost 9% of the weapons can outrange you, so any far range fights, you're screwed. It is also very ink hungry. After shooting 16 times, you're basically out of ink. Lastly, it has a predictable playstyle. For veteran players, they already know how the Tri-Slosher works, so all you have to do is just keep you at a distance, and you're basically useless at that point. Alright, now let's go over it in Turf War and in rank. In Turf War, it's not too bad. You can easily cover areas, plus you can charge up your special quite fast, making it easy for you to hit the backliners in case they're giving you trouble for you or your teammates. And for using in rank, I'll be honest, this weapon is very unique because it works really good in almost every rank mode. The only issue I have with it is very reliant on the maps. When you become open maps like Bluefin the Pot or just hallway maps like Metalwork, they become useless due to having no cover or flanking options, and the only advantage is having a special to take out the backlines. But right after you use it or you aren't able to charge it up, you really can't do nothing much afterwards. But when you play on Florence Heights, for example, due to having a lot of flanking options, you dominate on these types of maps. Although I did see a bit difference compared to the same map with different game modes, such as Mahir Resort for example, I did a lot more better in Clan Blitz compared to Rainmaker, due to the fact that we kept on pressuring. But honestly, it still is the map that affects it the most. So yeah, I want to say this weapon's really good in rank, but make sure the map isn't too open, or have some decent flanking options. Anywho, here are 3 tips and tricks for using the Tri-Slosher. Tip number 1, use the Toxic Mist like a trap. Throw a Toxic Mist onto choke points or escape routes to slow down enemies so you can be able to get close to them to get that 2-shot kill, or on control points to stall out some of the fights such as Rainmaker or onto tower control. Tip number 2, focus on the backline with your Inkjet. When you have your Inkjet up, don't try using it right away on close by enemies, rather try using it on the back line where it can be easier for you and your team to push. And finally, tip number 3, always try to flank. Since your weapon is so short range, your best option honestly is just to keep on flanking or going around enemies so they won't catch you off guard, and even when they do, you'll be able to out damage them. Overall, the Tri-Slosher is a good weapon with its high 2-shot kill and fast fire rate, mixed with its Toxic Mist to slow people down, plus the Inkjet to be able to catch the backliners off guard. It makes it a good solid weapon kit. But personally, I don't really like the weapon too much for 2 reasons. 1, the weapon has very short range, as you have to basically be in front of their face to hit them, and seeing how 80% of the weapons outrange you, you can see how annoying that can be. And secondly, you're way too reliant on the Inkjet, especially if the enemy has too many backliners or the maps have no flanking option. You're mostly going to be charging up your special to get that one good push. And that's because you don't have nothing to close the gap on enemies like its sibling kit that has the fizzy bomb to push onto them. So yeah, but that's just me though. The community gives it an S+. Me personally, I'll probably give it an A. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment down below for what weapon I should work on next. Or what's your opinion on Tri-Slosher. Now go away.